We got the email on the break that they're going to clear out everything in the fridge.
Yeah.
In the kitchen. And they're
not anything that I don't use the fridge very often, so.
Well, I put my protein shakes and my squeezy salads in there.
You got to mark them fresh.
Well, I put them in the door.
Yeah.
But I think it would be fun to take some food that maybe, if you were multiple days without power, not like you'd still have some, but like we had to throw everything away that had been in our. Yeah. We had 2 freezers and fridge and all that. Yeah. Had to throw everything out. But
starting from scratch, cleaned it out, cleaned it all real good. Fridge is looking immaculate.
The fresh reset.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you're going to go do some big shop, right?
Yeah.
You accumulate things along the way.
Yeah.
At least that's how we do it.
That's especially as a single guy. Little by little. And also, I'm not going to let it get out of control again. I mean, my fridge wasn't the worst, but it wasn't great. But now it's pretty bare bones, and I love it that way.
Well, because at least in our house, we have an 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
In our house, for whatever reason, we have things like towards the bottom of the freezer, and you forget they're there, so you rebuy them. Like, why do we have 15 boxes of fill in the blank, right? But when I was a kid, I remember, and maybe a lot of people do, my mom would go grocery shopping like once a week, and you didn't go in between. She's like, knew what was going to go in our lunch, I guess knew what she was going to make for dinner or whatever. Oh, it was a different time. And people are busy.
Mm-hmm.
They're running around doing stuff. Not everybody's mom is going grocery shopping during the week. But in this email we got about how they're going to clear out the fridge here in the kitchen, you have to have everything out by the end of the day on Friday. Anything that's left in there is going to get thrown out on Monday morning. So that means there's a weekend there, because obviously there's no one in an administrative capacity here over the weekend, barely during the week. But they said if you're going to leave something in there for Monday morning, just put a Post-it on there and mark it as fresh. So what I'm going to do is, and I don't want to give away my hand here, but I don't think they're listening out there.
No.
I'm going to take something like a chicken breast, and I'm just going to leave it out all weekend, and then I'm going to put it in some very thin Saran wrap, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator on Monday morning with a Post-it note that says fresh on it, when it will clearly be not. And I'll let him go from there.
This is a great plan. It's going to be hilarious.
I'm telling you.
Everyone's
dipping.
Bill.
Everyone's
going to be like, oh, the prankster Alan does it again.
Not again. That's why they'll never suspect me. I'm on record as not enjoying prank humor. This is me dipping my toe into the prank pool.
Well, you couldn't have thought of a more foolproof, solid, and, might I add, hilarious prank.
That's right. No, I'm going to tweak it over the weekend. This is just me.
Oh, this is just you workshopping it.
That's right. Just base level prank.
What if instead of that, you get some dog poop and you put that in there?
No, nothing like poop.
Fresh on it.
Nothing like poop.
Okay, so just rotten meat.
Yeah, well, food items. Poop isn't food. It would never go. It
was.
It would. It would never go in the refrigerator. Chicken would go in the refrigerator.
Pretty close to what you eat anyway.
Poop?
Yeah. Well, your already digested salads.
Yes. Well, it's they're not digested. They're condensed into a slurry. And that's how I like to consume. I like to drink as much of my diet as I possibly can.
That's what we're doing on Saturday. Hey.
Go!
What's your boat drink? You're just going to do the usual tequila Red Bulls?
Probably, yeah. Maybe a Paloma. We'll see. I don't know. I'll have to see what the because what happens on boat day is we all end up doing a lot of shots. Too.
Yeah.
And that's harder to gauge.
Well, that's why I'll pace usually with a beer or a seltzer or something like that.
There you go.
And do some shots. Now, we're only out on the good time for 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
But as we know, you can do a lot in 90 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. You can do a lot of damage in an hour and a half. And we are still the hosts. So I don't want to be sloppy on our boat. I mean, we never have been, but that tug is there.
Yeah.
Because we're among the customers and we're having fun. And
this is the 10th one, right?
At least
10th or 11th,
something like that.
It might be the 11th.
Yeah.
And so, well, we missed a few years though.
Yes.
We
COVID
started
carved some out.
2013. We missed like 3 years because of the pandy.
Yep.
And now
so we've probably done it 7 times, 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's always fun. And I kind of got the now the Good Time 3. That's a whole new ballgame. I don't know what that's gonna bring to the mix, but
well, it's much bigger. I've never been on it. Our buddy Mark Nolan.
I haven't been on it in 20 years.
Yeah, Mark Nolan does cruises for Magic on that, and he said it's awesome. He goes, "You have a great time." I'm like, "Good." I would expect nothing less. Not like Circle K is gonna. We're not gonna, go in some, SS Minnow. But yeah, no, it'd be a lot of fun. But I will need
longer
to.
tour though.
Yes. Well, the Minnow was long. That was 3 hours.
Yeah, it's 3 hours. It's twice of what we're doing.
If you can believe the song, and I do. But yeah, so I'll have to play it by ear, as it were. But I'll usually start off with a beer, right? You know what I like most about beer? It's portable. A lot of those other drinks, you got to stand right there and drink them. They go, "Hey, where are you going?"
Hey, you got to drink that here at the bar.
I'm just
you can't be walking around with that.
I'm just taking this over here. No, you're not. Nope. Well, because years ago, like, we couldn't take food onto, like, another floor or something. Like, they had hall monitors on one of these other boats.
People bring food onto the roof is usually
the roof.
Thing. Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know, because somebody might throw it off the roof.
But you could throw it off any level.
I know.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to
safety thing. I don't know.
All right. I understand.
Maybe the sun will spoil the food faster.
That's what I'm going to take it with me. I'm going to put it in the fridge here. I'm going to put a piece of chicken up on the top of the Good Time 3, and then I'll hopefully remember to grab it before we leave and put that in the fridge. And that's going to be me dipping my toe into the prank scene, Bill.
Boy, you're
really
you're going all in right off the bat, huh?
These kids are gonna have nothing on me.
Logan Paul right here doing all your pranks.
Is he a prank guy?
I think so. That was like a thing he did for a while.
Okay.
I don't know who the prank guys are. Was Mr. Beast a prank guy?
I don't know. Don't know. I thought he builds houses for people and then brags about it. He's got a lawyer. And Mr. Beast, this is a guy who had the world by the balls, best as I could tell, and then maybe some cracks started forming in the facade. I don't know if they're deserved or not, but, he's got like his own line of energy drinks and protein bars. You see these dumb social media influencers' faces now in the grocery store. And there was an article the other day. They're like, yeah, he's lawyered up. He hired the same lawyer that Harvey Weinstein had. So I don't know if that is an indicator of what's to come. But that's a weird look. I don't know if I don't know what the accusations are against Mr. Beast. I know that I very much just don't like his face. I've never seen one of his videos. I kind of know the broad strokes of what he does. He's extraordinarily popular. But I don't like his face. And so apparently there are some accusations against him if he grabbed Harvey Weinstein's lawyer. Although, for that matter, that guy didn't get Harvey Weinstein off, I don't think. Isn't Harvey Weinstein still in prison?
Didn't they, throw some of it out or something?
Probably. Bill Cosby got out because he pretended he was blind. But at the very least, somebody is going to be doing crisis management for this guy. But you know what that means, Bill. When he steps aside, let's say all of this is proven to be true, and he's forced to relinquish his empire, and then AC Prank Pony slides in.
AC Prank Pony. Yes, 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 yes.
And then I slide in, and it's a whole
What's your catchphrase? Like, what, you got punked was Ashton Kutcher's thing. Jamie X or Jamie Kennedy said, what was his one? X?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that.
Well, you're gonna have to say something when you jump out and tell people that they got, pranked.
Punked by AC Prank Pony.
Yeah.
I have to jump out. I got to say something, jump out and say something.
I feel like you are not
I'm
prepared
gonna say,
to be a professional prankster like you.
Well, I'm not professional yet. I'm just dipping my toe in. I'm going to say, how's this? You got pranked.
You're not
Is that good?
But you're not including Prank Pony.
You got pranked by the pony.
Was it AC Pony Prank or AC
Prank Pony?
AC Prank Pony.
How about you got P-ranked? Better?
Can you work in the song Pony?
By Genuine?
By Genuine, yeah.
I'm sure I can. Yeah. But
Prank Pony.
But I don't know if I can get clearance for that
Yeah.
But you got P ranked might be good too. Anyway,
I don't think you need to add anything to that song.
I will. I'll work out the finer points of that.
Matitude, if you're listening, please play Pony.
Yes, Pony.
Saturday.
Dance Across the Floor by Jimmy Bo Horn. Return of the Mac. He knows what I like.
Yeah.
He knows what I like. Mr. Beast is being sued for breach of contract. Maybe Google it before insinuating he did something like Weinstein. Hey, Snowflake, it said he hired his lawyer. What am I led to believe? I don't care. Breach of contract? That's lame. That's not worth getting headlines and clickbait. He had to have been accused of other things. Breach of contract? What is this, Bloomberg? Nobody would pay attention to that.
But that's why the reason they say it's Weinstein's lawyer, because he obviously handles a ton of different cases, so you think, oh, it's going to be this scandalous thing, and then it's just some dumb legalese.
Well, any lawyer can handle contract law. Any lawyer can do that.
Yeah, but if you want, I imagine he wanted this guy.
Well, yeah, but why did he want that guy?
Because
I want to know.
Because he must be better at contract law than he is at Weinstein law.
Okay. Well, I will let them figure it out. As I said, I don't know what that guy is really all about. I don't care, and I don't like his face. Keanu Reeves is going to do John Wick 5. I saw.
Don't need that.
We don't. I bailed on John Wick. The last one I saw in the theater was the one with Halle Berry. I think it was the third one. And I was like, okay, I think I'm over this now. Like, I really like Keanu. The only one
I saw in the theater was the fourth one.
I'm like,
I didn't catch any of them in the theater.
I saw the first three in the theater. I was like, this is all very, the first one was awesome. Second one, you go, okay, yep, I'm still here. By the time they do the third one, and it's just like,
there's a lot of fun moments, but they get longer, and they try and get you more into this story and this lore of these assassins. I'm like, I don't care about any of this.
No, they're spinning it off. They're like, we've got a whole world now. They got this. They got a show about the hotel on Peacock, and they got a spin-off with
from like the 70s too. It's not even so it's
They got a spin-off coming with Ana de Armas, who's super foxy. But I don't know.
What if they take they do like a big change, and he's not going to be an assassin anymore. He's going to be a DJ.
John Wicky Wicky?
You nailed it.
On the ones and twos? Yeah. On the wheels of steel?
Yeah.
Well, he might be. Because, spoiler alert, I didn't think John Wick was going to be around for the next John Wick movie.
Yeah, that's a pretty big part of the fourth one.
Yeah, but maybe they left it a little vague.
Well, I don't remember it being very vague at all.
Oh, I didn't see it. Again, I bailed. I didn't see John Wick 4.
Pretty dead.
So they are expected to be filming John Wick numero 5 in 2025, and he will be back to play John Wick.
Keanu Reeves has so much money.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Does he?
From these giant franchises.
Oh, yeah.
Because he got a huge cut from the Matrix franchise, the first trilogy.
Yeah.
Because they didn't think it was going to do anything because it's first-time directors and all these other actors passed on it. So they gave him 10% of all the earnings.
It was originally Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Google is notoriously incorrect for people's net worths.
I think it's exactly right.
But it says he's worth $380 million. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Well, he made like $200 million just from the Matrix franchise alone. Yeah.
That's a nice little nest egg.
Yeah. And the fact that he
doesn't have kids.
He doesn't have kids.
He
doesn't have a
philanthropist,
house. He lives in a condo on the beach.
Does he?
Like he lives so far below his means.
Yeah.
He's just a real regular dude.
A lot of his movies have made a lot of money. Even the ones you think flopped made a lot of money. Constantine, which I love, but a lot of people think stink. I think they're doing a sequel to that. That made a lot of money. The Day the Earth Stood Still, that reboot of that old movie, that made money. He did a voice in Toy Story 4. That was $1 billion movie. He was like the little motorcycle guy, right?
Yeah. And he's got 2 giant franchises.
Yep.
With the
Matrix and John
Wick.
Speed was a huge movie.
Yep.
Dracula with the worst British accent you've ever heard. Between Joaquin Phoenix and Keanu Reeves, why anybody casts either of these two gentlemen as British people, I'll never know. It's like watching a 5th grade play, somebody trying to do an English accent. But there it is. But I love Keanu, and by all accounts, he seems to be just one hell of a guy.
I don't think that Constantine movie's happening, though.
Oh.
I think that was before, what's-his-face, James Gunn took over the DC.
Oh.
So I think that's shelved.
Okay. And Bill and Ted.
Yeah. And they did
the sequel. Those were fun.
Yeah. I never watched the 3rd one that they did as adults. Like,
oh, you didn't see that one?
No, I never saw that
the
one.
remake? Yeah, I liked that. It was fun. Entertaining enough. Okay, I got a break here. Hey, Labor Day weekend is not far off, literally. And the Cleveland National Air Show is going to be back in town over there at Burke Lakefront Airport. It's presented by